Good morning, Panthers. I'm Valerie, and you're watching Panther TV. Seniors, there are only 9 days left to turn in your FAFSA. Remember, that is a graduation requirement. Seniors, Jostens will be here next week on campus for all your graduation needs. Senior grad night deadline to purchase your tickets online is the 22nd and in person the 18th. Hello, and this is what a day in the life of a Perris High student looks like. Link Crew meets every Tuesdays in room 7103 after school. Paint night is the 17th after school. Please email Ms. Osuna for the registration link.
Students, wrestling t-shirts are now on sale in the student store for $15. Are you interested in joining dance? The dance tryouts are today after school at 3:45 to 5 and 7203. Students, registration has officially started, so make sure to pick your classes for next year and don't forget to register. Students, both Key and Interacting Club meets in 1208 today, this Thursday, after school. All students are welcome.
College topic is discuss the attendance tardy policy in college and how some classes have additional labs or discussion sections. So college is a lot different than high school. In college, they don't usually take attendance. I had like maybe 1 or 2 professors at UCSD that took attendance, but really they don't care. You're paying to go to college, and whether you're there or not is up to you. So you'll find if you don't go to class, you're really gonna struggle because you're gonna miss lecture and things like that. So the attendance policy is completely different at most colleges than you're used to here in high school, okay? They're not gonna usually take attendance. Some classes, you have an additional class hooked onto it. So for example, I think last time we talked about how you have big lecture halls, or I know here in my AVID class we talked about you have a big lecture hall with maybe like 400 or 500 students, and then you're broken down into discussion groups after that. So you'll go to lecture 2 or 3 times a week, depending on how many days your class is scheduled, and then you'll break down into a smaller class that may have anywhere between 10 and 30 or 40 students, depending on what school you're at. And then you'll have a discussion group with those students 1 day a week as well. And it's usually led by a graduate student that runs that discussion group. A graduate student is somebody who would work for the professor and run their different discussion groups. So you have a little different, more one-on-one time or just a smaller group size to talk about the lecture. With graduate students or other students that are in your class. Same things goes with labs, and you want to talk to your science teachers here at Perris High about what their science classes were like in college. But normally what happens is just like I explained for the discussion sections, you'll go to your lecture and then you'll also go to a lab once a week or whatever your professor is scheduling. So like let's say you go to chemistry lecture twice a week and then you go to your chemistry lab as well. So there's additional things that you need to do.
Also, Panthers, don't forget there's no school tomorrow. See you next week.
That's it for today, Panthers. Stay tuned for next week's announcements.